What's up everybody, this is Laser452 here, and I got a video tutorial for you guys. If you're running Windows 8.1 or below, this is not for you. For those who are running Windows 10, this is something you're going to have to do. As you can see, it says Windows command window here, or open Windows, you know what I'm talking about. I've been going around trying to figure out how to get this going, and I finally got it. The reason why I say people with Windows 8.1 and lower doesn't have to worry about this is because you're going to suffer with Open PowerShell window here. This will not work with the root method. You type in the command, you're going to get these damn errors saying it doesn't work, or it won't read the ADB commands or anything like that. Right now the computer's being slow. So what we're after is open command window here, our little friend. Because without this, you guys will be blowing up my inbox. So as for the website, the link will be in the description below, and this is for all you Windows 10 users are going to need. You can scroll down here and you can make your own file just by copying this, or you can just say screw it all and download the zip file. Once you get the zip file, you just open it up, double click on it, yes, okay, and then you should have that option to open command window here. So now we will proceed with this tutorial, so let's get right to it, y'all. Alright everybody, so we are back to the real thing. So for those on Windows 10, you now are a proud owner of having the command prompt. As everyone else, let's get right to it. I have a post that will be a link, there will be a link in the description below this video. You guys will find all the download files, and you just get every single one of them downloaded and put together. I am going to show you how to put together, although I already have one that's already put together on this computer. So let's do this. I had to pull out some files from my SD card, and I will also throw in a surprise boot animation on here. There will be a link in the description below as well. Thank the person who actually made it, because I think it's pretty fucking sweet. So right here are your files. You got Uppercut, which would be in the link in the description. Everything is in the link. So you got Uppercut Fast Boot, LG drivers, boot animation, which you'll see that one at last. Super user, terminal emulator if you're too damn lazy to actually install this in the phone from your Google Play Store. You got a thermal engine, which you guys will see how that will be installed during a debloat process, or probably, no, it'll probably be during this video because it is actually imported. TWRP USB driver, which you will see if it happens on my computer. If not, then I will show you how to do it if mine doesn't give out an error. So if it works just fine, I will go back and say if it does not work, this is how you fix it, and proceed on going through, which hope everybody is fine. Then you have the LG, the V20 root method, and the, files, and then you have to, you got the kernel. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those two files, and if you got the third one and you really like it on the video, if you watch the video before you do root, you can just take those files and throw them into the SD card. What we are going to do is we're going to take our phone here and we're going to plug it up. I'm also going to remove that SD card. Okay, so we got our phones connected. So we're going to put these files together. On the method here, you have a fast boot folder. Just create one. You just take this fast boot, you select all these files, and you throw them in here. Same thing with, where is it? LG, the V20 root. you go right here, it says required files, you take all these that is in here, you copy them and paste them into this fastboot folder. Then after you do that, you find your TWRP, you copy that, and you throw that in here as well. So now all your files are now connected. You got your fastboot, you got your root method, and now you got your, I forgot what the third one is because but you got everything in it, the root method, that's what I'm thinking of. So now we're going to have our phones plugged in, and we're going to install the LG Mobile driver. We're going to go ahead and hit next. Alright, after you got the files installed, we're going to go ahead and hit OK. I'm not done with the cup. I won't forget it. So after you hit OK, now you got the phone's drivers installed. And now we're going to install the terminal emulator. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this. I hope to God you can, because it's basically the great space I got. The room's still under construction, so I'm hoping to get better at it. Besides the point, we're going to try and get this done as quickly as possible. If you're too lazy to sign into your Google Play, all you got to do is open up your file manager onto your phone. You tell it to go to your SD card. Then you look for... Apparently, my dumbass didn't install it in there, so I'll be right back. Take two! So, as you're in your SD card, you find the terminal emulator in here. So what we're going to do is click on it, install, and then it's going to install, and then we're going to go ahead and hit open. And then I'll try to bring the phone closer to there, and I'm hoping this cable cord don't shit out on me. This is my backboard. It does have a data connection problem. And I'm using the good one for this camera because it's longer and the phone's away from an outlet. Alright, so after we got that installed, okay, so now on our phone, we are going to go to the settings. We are going to go to the About Phone, Software, and what we're going to be looking for is build number. Keep tapping that until it says you're a now developer. Back out. Go to Developer Options. And make sure you have USB debugging on. If your phone's plugged in and it's grayed out, unplug your phone, check it, and then plug it right back in. And then if your phone shows that message, all you gotta do is do this. So, be off, you turn it on, you hit OK, plug in your phone, it will bring up allow USB debugging, hit always allow from this computer, hit OK. So after you've done that, and then we are going to go open the terminal emulator. And then we're going to go stuff right here on the computer. You guys will see everything being done on the top right hand side of the screen as I'm doing everything on this method here. And I want to make sure I got everything going. Okay, and we're now going to our root folder. You can place these files anywhere you want it to be. And we're going to go into our fastboot. So in here, you're going to hold down the left shift key, right click. We're going to open command prompt here. You would need this to do your fastboot, as this is the VS985. Not 985. Now I'm getting. Thank you, LG G3 users. Now you got me saying that number. That VS995. There's going to be a static image on your phone whenever you boot it. It looks like a static TV, and I've ran across to this. So this command prompt that I have set aside will work with the static image. I just have to show you what commands you're going to need. And there's like water on my desk because I have water sitting here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have, well, I don't need to have that minimized. We are going to find the run me first. Alright, and it says it's done successfully. And we are going to the next method. And we're not going to close that window. So the next one we're going to hit is step 1.bat. So we're going to go find step 1, double click on it, and it's going to do its things right there. So now we're sitting right here. And I know this is where we're going to end up using the terminal emulator, so I just want to double check to make sure. Yeah, open terminal emulator, and we're going to type in ID. Keyboard ain't showing. If that ever happens, just close out terminal emulator. Oops. And go right back into it. ID. See if you guys can see that. Hoping you can. If not, then everything will be blown up. Now we're going to hit enter. And then what we're going to be looking for is something that says untrue. Untrusted app. And it will say right here in the corner and then dips down to the next line. And then we are going to apply patch system bin ATD. So what you guys see right there, it's going to be in the description along with this post you will see. And I keep losing my keyboard. I'll be right back. Alright, so as you guys get everything all typed in, that's mine if you can see it. So after you got everything all typed in, we are going to hit enter. Alright, as you guys get the command typed in there, I did mine like 3 or 4 times, so excuse the few errors. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run step 2. We'll move this off to the side. Holy shit, I got the big windows open. And we're going to see what our progress is. So after we got that typed in there, alright, so we're going to look at the run window and it will say run step 2 now. But I know there's sometimes you're going to have to tell the phone to stop. So we're going to go ahead and put the phone in fast boot. So what we're going to do is we're going to run step 2 now. The phone is going to constantly vibrate. As you can see, there's your fast boot right there. But just to keep in mind, I'm going to let you guys know when to hold down the power button and everything, because you're going to go back into this before you enjoy the phone. So here we go. So basically, if there is a message on your command prompt saying waiting for device, you do not have the fast boot drivers installed. So while your phone is still sitting right here with the thing that says waiting for device, I'm going to show you how to get it out of that to where it will see your phone. You already got your drivers, the fast boot, and all that bullshit, but you don't have the extra drivers. So this is where this one will come in. Go to your control panel. On Windows 8, you just right click in the corner and just go to control panel. But me, I have a modified version, and I just can go straight to control panel from there. Go to device manager, and you will see a Android or ADB sticky note somewhere. If I can find mine, right here is mine. But you'll see something like Android or ADB interface, and you've got the triangle with the exclamation mark. There is no drivers installed into it. To install the drivers, you got to right click on it, and you have to do it manually. The person who made Dirty Santa says you can automatically install it. I call BS on that one, and that one took me a while to find. So what you do is you do update driver software, browse my computer for driver software, let me pick from a list of device drivers on my computer, and then you will look for half disk, go to browse, and then navigate to where your file is. Mine is underneath Laserwolf 452, it is underneath FB, that's where pretty much where I extracted it at, and this is what you get. You get the Android WinUSB.NIF, select on that one, and it will bring up a list. I'm canceling that because I already have it. Then you'll have one that says ADB. You know what? I'm going to have to do it. Open. Okay. You will need Android ADB interface. I had to do it because I couldn't remember. Then you hit next throughout the whole thing, and then boom. Then this will start running. Then you're able to run the step 3, and then we can continue on with this video. We are going to run step 3. But once the phone reboots, we are going to hold down the volume down until we're in fast boot again. So right here's step 3. Once you double click on it, you start seeing it's doing this thing, and watch the phone. When it starts to reboot, when you see the screen goes, and I'll let you know when, hold down the volume button. Just like that. As soon as you see it cut off, you hold down the volume button. And we're back in fast boot. This is where this window command will go, or come in. Because if you do these steps, you do these steps and you keep going on, you're going to see the static on your phone. What we're going to do is we're going to prevent the static from even showing, and then we're going to install the kernel and all that kind of stuff, and you can be able to see your TWRP. So this is where this will come in. So once we're back on the fast boot, we're going to do these codes, and we have to do them one by one. We are going to type in fastboot /boot backup.image, or you can copy and paste it. We're going to do that, and you'll see your phone do the command. Then we're going to copy the second one, fastboot /recovery TWRP. And after that's done, then we reflash the fastboot /boot backup.image again. And then we do fastboot reboot. Alright, we are going to do this. As soon as you hit enter, you're going to need to hold down the volume button and the power button. Once you see the LG logo, you let go of the power button for a split second and you're pressing down holding it, and you still have to hold down the volume button. I'm going to have the phone on this angle so you'll see my finger right here. The volume button will always be held down during this process. So we're going to hit enter and we're going to go ahead and do it. Logo shows, you let go, and then you put it right back in there like that, real fast. Then you'll get this screen right here, and you're going to tell it yes. Then you're going to use the volume down button again, and we're going to hit the power button to say yes. You see this, don't worry about it. Your phone's not dead. It hasn't went through technology heaven or any of that bullshit, like my uncle always says. You just sent another one to heaven. Funny guy. Ha ha ha. So you know you did not kill your phone. So I will be right back once we are inside of TWRP. Alright, so we are in TWRP and it will ask you to enter password. Alright, we're going to hit cancel. We are going to allow white modifications. And now we're right here in TWRP. So now we're going to go to white. We are going to tap on format data. We're going to type in yes. Hit enter, then we're going to hit the home key, then we're going to go to install, and then we're going to go to select storage, micro SD card, hit OK, and we're going to install, it doesn't matter what order these go in, we're going to install the kernel, add more zips, and install super user. We're going to slide to install. Alright, so after we do that, we're going to go ahead and hit the home button again, we'll go to wipe, advanced wipe, Delvic Art Cache, and then we're going to delete cache, and we are going to swipe the wipe. After you do that, now you will be able to reboot your phone. It will vibrate every time you reboot it. I am sorry that's going to happen, but it's going to happen. It will not hurt the phone. To let you know, this phone is going to reboot again. So the first time when it does this root method, it's going to reboot from the LG back to here, and then give it about 5-10 minutes for it to install the operating system. From this point on, you guys will be rooted. So, welcome to the Dirty Santa Rooted Club. Alright, so we are back. I am going to show you that Super User does work. I'm pretty sure you guys can see the phone right here. And I'm going to try to do this quick because I really want to get this video finished. Trying to keep everything short and simple. I am going to install ES File Manager as a test, as it will trigger Super User when you do request permissions to the root directory. And once we got ES File Explorer, this is just my test to prove it to you guys that the phone is rooted. Phone's taking a little while because there's another application in progress that Verizon wants to put all their crappy shit on here. Thanks, Verizon. I mean, I really do appreciate your stupid crap. And then we're going to go to the phone's local drive. Actually, no, there's a setting in here somewhere. There it is, Root Explorer. Once you turn that on, Super User should be able to be enabled. There it goes. Boom. And that's how you guys found out you got root. So I hope this video is short, simple, and I hope everybody will understand. If it needs to be remade, I will be glad to remake the video. Again, I will also do a debloat video. I gotta put the other files together on how to make the phone a better phone without all its crap. So thank you guys for watching. I am now going to put this video together. Yay!